Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope we're having a great day today. Happy Thursday. Happy, it's something. I need to sneeze. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Hi, Skyblock King. Hi, Fireflower. Hello, everyone. Hello, Rayanne with a 3-stream streak. Let's see, what do we got? Who got first today? First was Nikki. Congrats on first. What else? Hello, everyone checking in. There's a couple likes in there. Any stream streaks? Are there any stream streaks that I should be calling out? Hold on a minute. I don't see any big ones that popped up in mine, so congratulations. Also, congratulations to Frogmime on 50 total check-ins. Can we get someone of us in the chat, please, for Frogmime? Might want to change the stream title. It still says Wednesdays. Did I forget to update that? Oh, whoops. Whoops. Adding a roof to the end. Whoops. Oops. Anyway, thank you. I forgot to update that. That's my bad. Anyway, congrats to Frogmime on 50 check-ins. Congrats to Little Potato Queen 13 on 100 check-ins. And congrats to Hermes Olympia on 100 check-ins. 3 big stream check-in streaks. Can we get someone of us to the chat, please, for all of them? Thank you so much, guys. Also, hello, Luffy as well with a 15 stream streak. Silver Ice Ant with a 20 stream streak. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Cobra, Wave Note. Hi, guys. Are you excited for a nice chill vibe stream? I am going to admit I'm a little tired. It kind of hit me like a wave of EP. As soon as like about 20 minutes left of the TikTok stream, I was like, oh, I'm really tired. So we're vibing. Storm Cloud Warning. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that a ton because if you're up to 20,863 followers. So thank you very much. If you want to tell us your day's going, go for it. If not, don't stop too. We're happy to have you. Welcome to the stream. Refresh, Leia. I just fixed it. Anyway, what I've done in the last 2 hours on TikTok is I finished overhauling all of these to be the correct block so that they are now lined up with the corresponding thing. So all of this used to be end stone. Now it's concrete. Also, I built a little mini lava farm and I started smelting glass and I gathered a bunch of dye. So my thought for today is let's be productive and try to put a roof on the machine. We're going to try, keyword try, to do that. So yeah, I'm going to grab this, do more buckets of lava. The mini lava farm that we made is really cute. I will show you guys in a sec. It just hits on top of the villagers. Don't worry about it. The villagers like it. But we're going to try to do this. I'm doing some MCC fishing. Very nice. Also, Miss Crescent, welcome in. Gianna, welcome in. Aurora Blossom with a 45 stream streak. Blake with a 25 stream streak. Piggy, welcome in. Pale Drift, welcome in. Uni, welcome in. Hi, guys. So I had an idea. It kind of hit me. It's like, what if I added in a cathedral style, very tall, pointed roof to this, right? And it kind of like, I was like, what if I just lined it up with this? So it's just a dink. And then I thought, well, how do I make it work with this? So I have 2 thoughts in mind, and I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. Thought number 1, I do just continue the stripes. It doesn't work. Doesn't work as well for these guys. We could figure something out, but like, just do the stripes.
Hey,
continue the stripes of the color up to the top and back down. Maybe in the middle, put like, I don't know, a stripe of white or something else, just to be a bit different. White concrete, maybe. Idea number 2 is to do a white roof with like traces of the colors going up. So it's not like strictly stripes, but it's like kind of like ideas and hints of it and like tails of it and be like horizontal, like a stripe going down kind of thing. Hi, Billy, and welcome in. Basically, the question is do we want full rainbow roof or do we want like a white glass stained roof with colored highlights? And I'm not sure which one I want to do more. I think they could both look good, but I just don't know. Full rainbow, the second one, frog lights down the middle. I don't have frog lights. So I'm kind of behind. Me, EB2, because I was up till 12 last night because of a tornado warning and then I had a bad anxiety about tornadoes. Fair enough. Hi, Albie. Welcome in. Hi, Ilana Rose. Welcome in. Hello, Swim Girl. Random Zeza with an 11-month subscription. Oh my goodness gracious. Can we get some yippies and crunches in the chat for Random Zeza? Let me get the book I need to write in real fast. And also, I'll make a poll real fast so you guys can vote on which one you want. Hold on. Random Zeza. There we go. Thank you. All right. Put that away. I like the second one. I think it'd be cool to see it north from the outside and then have rainbows when you get inside. Let me do the poll. Let me do a poll real fast. Poll management, new poll. What roof style do we try first? Full rainbow. White with color highlights. Hold on. I saw another thing happen. I'll get that in a second. Highlights. Start poll. Yo, Mini-Me 13. Thank you so much for subscribing as well. Can we get some hearts and hugs in the chat, please, for Mini-Me? Thank you. Also, Chaos Conjure with a 60 stream streak. Very nice. Sub. Jolly's Chicken, welcome in. All right, everyone vote in the poll. And on YouTube, you can just tell me, do you want full rainbow or white with color highlights? And I can add that into the poll's final results. Although right now, I say white with highlights. Okay, there's one more vote for that. Right, full rainbow. We got one for each. Add one to each side of the vote. Okay. Samuel Cunnington with a 75 stream streak. Welcome in. Actually, I have something I'm going to do with this, by the way. I'm stealing this from Quilby, who stole it from someone else. But I'm going to try something after this poll is over. Because I don't want to distract from the discussion about the poll. If we do white with color highlights, it would be like the very top would be striped in glass. And then like I'm thinking some like dots or something. Like make it like maybe it fades from color into white, you know? So it's not like it's like it would be like it fades. It could be fun. Will the full rainbow be glass? It would be the full rainbow glass roof. So consider we make the color highlights pride flags. Could do. Shit Gamer Tag, thank you for the subscribing as well. No hype train today? Twitch, you're slacking. That's 3 subs in a row. That should definitely be a hype train. Twitch. Anyway, thank you so much, Chick, so much for that sub. Shame. I have been pinged. Where have I been pinged? Why am I being pinged? Go away. Thank you. All right. Perfect. Rainbow out of order in patches. Rainbow in out of order chaos. Okay. Right now, the majority is 29 votes white with colored highlights, 12 votes full rainbow. I'm glad I'm the only one who's annoyed by pings during stream. Yeah. Hello. Hope everyone stays going well. You can just call me Minnie, lol. I am no longer a fan of my full username. It's a bit long. Fair enough, Minnie. I'll call you Minnie. I will call you Minnie. Okay. We're going to try the white. I'm going to try a hybrid, actually. I think what it's going to be is I want you to imagine the rainbow. Imagine a white blank canvas and someone took a rainbow brush and brushed the bottom half. And it's like all like staggered and whatnot. That's what it's going to be. So it's going to be like each one of these is going to kind of poke up a different varying amount and kind of make it look like a rigid like line. Like not a line, but like a rugged line. And then it'll finish off to white. And then at the top there'll be some colors. Hello, Kale. I think that's what I'm going to do. I might even bring it down here too, actually, because right now this is a full white floor and it could be fun. But so I really quickly just want to do something I stole from Quilby, who stole from someone else. On a scale of 1 to 10, How's everyone's day going today? 1 being it's the worst day you've ever had in your life. You've never experienced the worst day. 10 being it's the best day in your life. You've never experienced a better day. Yes, Countess Cookie. We got 7, 8, 7, 8, 4. Ooh, sorry about that. 5. All right. 7, 6 or 7. Haha. 6, 4.5, 6, 8, 7, 5, 4, 5. I got laid off today, so like a 9. Okay. Got it. 8, 6, 4.5, 7, 7, 7, 5, 9, 8, 3. Oh, I'm not so sorry to hear that. I've only been up for 40 minutes. Fair enough. 6, 7. Okay. 7, though it's only 8 a.m. Fair enough. Hey, a good start to the day. 8, 8. All right. So some people are having some pretty good days. Second day of summer vacation for the teacher. Nice. 6 to 7. 7. My 1 turned into a 9. Good. Hi, Teddy. Welcome in. Okay. People are having... It seems like the consensus is that most people are having a good day. There are a couple people having some rough days. Sorry to see that. But I hope that your day will get better, and I hope my stream can bump it up by 1 number at least for you. So, hi, Elkie. Welcome in. Hi, Puddle. Welcome in. 8.5. Very good day. Okay. What are these numbers? I said on a scale of 1 to 10, how is your day going? I stole this from Quilby, who stole it from someone else. On a scale of 1 to 10, how's your day going? Just put it in chat. So I felt productive today. Good. 7 is about get a little bit higher because I found out I'm having dinner with the whole family. Nice. There's the hype train. Delayed much? No, I'm kidding. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of glass, so we're just doing this now. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm on summer break, so I'm bored. I don't know what to do with all my free time. I'm the type of person who needs to be kept busy. Fair enough. 7, but it's midnight. Oh boy. 8, but if the roof is really cool, it could be a 10. Graduated today. Oh, congratulations on graduating, Uni. I saw your tweet. I think I liked it. I thought I did. Congrats on graduating. Big dub. School's done. Woohoo! Patriotly Venari. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? If you want to tell us your day's going, go for it. If not, then it's up to you. But welcome. We're happy to have you. Welcome to the stream. Let me make... I'm free. Oh, and 8 or 9, definitely. Weather is beautiful. Chocolate croissant for breakfast. Want some sea fishing before I get the day started properly? Nice. Nice. Like a 2. Everything that could go wrong today went wrong. Bad day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. That is not fun. Rough days are met by hopefully good days later. And good days are met with rough days. I'm going to start... I'm just going to start making glass. I'm just going to start making glass. It should be good. Okay. Wow. Wow. Do this. Do this. I don't have a crafting table. Yes, I do. Let me do this the smart way, actually. Let me grab 3 stacks of glass. How about you? I'd say my day is about a 7. About a 7. It's been a good day. No complaints. I was productive this morning. I have been productive with like Skyblock Kingdom's administrative stuff today. And while I would have loved to have been more productive in the editing department for videos, it's still been a good day. So... I might have got too much dye, but that's okay. We can just take it back home and use it somewhere else. Good days can't exist without bad days. I took some years off between undergrad and vet school. In that time, I worked 50-hour weeks, so I'm like, I don't know what to do with my life. Fair enough. Editing is my number 1 op. Editing is everyone's number 1 op. Everybody, to some degree, has struggled with or currently struggles with editing when they're creating content. So, all right, let's just start... going down the line, making all the colors. Kind of go from there, kind of see what we can do. Do I do a domed point, or do I just do straight, like 90-degree angle roof, or like curved up to a dome, like up to a point? Because I could follow the curve of that and just move it up and just go thunk, or I could do something else. Coin slot, thanks so much for that follow. I appreciate it a ton. Welcome to the stream. Everyone says don't. Okay. Coin slot, thanks so much for that follow. Because of you, we're now to 20,864 followers. So thank you very much. If you want to tell us how your day is going, go for it. If not, don't. It's up to you. Welcome, and we're happy to have you. Whatever you like. Yeah. I might have to quickly then, if we're doing dome, I'm gonna make some sandstone real fast, and that should allow me enough blocks to kind of scaffold with, because it'd be fun to come up from here. So where do I want the middle to be? I did have fun editing a project 2 weeks ago. Then I also went out hiking to film it. That's cool. That's very cool. I have never filmed. That's a lie. I was an intern for university. I filmed a lot of in-person videos, but I haven't filmed one for my own stuff in a while. 2, 3. How would you do this? How would I do this if I want it to come to a point, not a curve, a point? How would I have it arch up into said point? Yo, Greggy, welcome in. How do you feel about that shape, or should it go higher? It's definitely tall enough. I feel like I could do another. What if instead we do this? That looks a bit better. Hi, NJ Viking. Welcome in. Do we like that shape? I'm not building another repo head. I just thought of that. This kind of might look like a repo head again if I'm not careful. Maybe I need to, 2 domes. I'm not going to do 2 domes, no. I want to have it not be, it's not a dome. Don't think of it as a dome, like, because it's not round on all sides. It's just 2 rounded edge coming up. Epo, maybe one day. Maybe I'll play today. Epo. I could do this. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Ivory. Welcome in. Chunk loaders as pillars for roofs. For roof? Yeah. If you've ever seen a cathedral, the flying buttresses, the big... I'm thinking I can attach those to the chunk loaders in a good way. It could be fun. It could be fun. You thinking gothic pointy or more rounded? Gothic pointy. More gothic pointy. Nothing like that. But that's not the pointy that I want. That's more rounded. I want it to be pointier. How do I make it pointier? I go up. Oh yes, the Flying Buttress is our favorite pirate ship. If I move it up a bit, I might be able to do it this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm losing my mind right now. I have the hiccups for the second or third time today, and I'm going crazy. Oof. My girlfriend gets the hiccups anytime she goes in the into a change in temperature. Take the distance between the two start points. Figure out how high you want to do the angle, and then do the math for the number of blocks. Yeah, I could. I think I'm onto something here, though. Keyword is think. I think I'm onto something here. So if I do this like that, that one's a bit better, I think. It's a bit better, but I need to. So not this one. Hey Travis, welcome in. Pointy at the top. Our Wi-Fi just went out, so I have to head out, figure out what's wrong. Hope you'll be back. Sounds good, dude. See ya. All right. That is a bit better. Not a huge fan of it. Maybe if I do... Hold on. More rockets, please. Maybe if I point it a bit more. Hello, Blue Xander. Welcome in. How you doing today? Alrighty. If I do that and kind of do a hybrid of the two, that might be better. Because that right now is the pointy. It's not round anymore, though. We like that? Every suggestion calls me my full gamer tag. Blue Xander. I mean, I read out the full gamer tag of everybody when they come in. Xander's name. I know. I will when someone joins the stream though, usually I just say their full name. So that way chat knows who I'm talking about before I devolve into nicknames. Gothic is pointier than rounded. I know. What if See, now part of me is like, what if I did just 2 steps? Hold on. Pride storage. I mean, it is. I accidentally did this. This wasn't even like an on purpose, purposeful, like, oh yes, it's Pride Month. Let's do concrete and colors. Like, no, I just did it. I didn't even really think about it. If I just do this, it might look pretty cool. Yeah. Wait, no, sorry, that's wrong. Okay. I'm out of sandstone. Good thing. Oh no, I'm out of sandstone. Where, oh where will I get more sandstone from? I gotta do a sandcastle build. I've never done a sandcastle in Minecraft. I need to do a sandcastle. A big sandcastle. Like, we're talking, if anyone's seen Empires Season 1, Joel's Smallish Beans level castle. from season 1. I want to do it. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Have I done this trick? Yeah, I have. High Gothic points. Yeah, that seems to be quite a pickle you seem to be with the lack of sandstone. I know. It's quite the pickle. No sandstone. All right. How do we feel about the pointy? Wait, I actually love the hybrid of these two. How do I get the hybrid to be the one I want? But okay, hold on. Let me view it from the other side. I could actually use both and have it be like the higher points are like at these guys, and then it goes into the lower points. That could be cool, actually. I am no Game Time with Eric. Context, Game Time with Eric is building the biggest cathedral I've ever seen in Minecraft. He's gigantic. And he is an actual engineer. Roof the lower. High points can be the ribs, yeah. Rounded for most of it with the pointy bits like ribs. Yeah, it seems to be quite a pickle. Yeah. So, except he still doesn't have a roof. Well, he's got like the framework in, right? Like it's not filled in, but like he's got the framework for the ribs and supports. His cathedral's gorgeous. It's such an inspiring build, unironically. One of the coolest ones of all time. It's my chest. I like stomach, I think. I have the hiccups. Oh, no. I'm starting to hurt from the hiccups. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway, sorry, reference. How do I want to do this? I'm really liking the hybrid of this shape. Have you seen the new Hermitcraft? Have you seen Hermit's Gemini's Tay Castle? I actually haven't seen much of Gem's Castle, but I've seen it from afar. It's really pretty. How can I trim this to get the shape I like better? If I do that... Where was it? It was... Where did I make the tweak? I think on June 22nd, the Soul says you should build a sand castle. That could be fun. You can use a solid color instead of glass for the ribs. I was thinking, because I have a theme with using white concrete as the supports, I can use white concrete for that. The only thing is I really don't want to... What if we have the glass roof and then the white concrete ribs lay on top of it? Or vice versa. Like I have the glass on the outside with the ribs inside. I guess it would make more sense for the ribs to be inside for the support structures. But so like basically it's kind of hard to tell. Rainbow glass, yes. Sort of. Half rainbow, half solid color. Sorry, just a lot of staring at this going, So we have... We're looking at it from straight on. We have a cool shape. I'm not tearing this down, by the way. I think I'm just going to keep this. I might even... really quickly, just to keep it less confusing, do that, just so I can look at it. Create a process, you shoot that process, yeah. So, we're kind of coming up with this weird shape. I'm liking this weird shape. I like ribs on outside of the glass. You should do a solid glass ceiling with the white ribs on the outside. The letter A standing for ally. Lynn Lars with a 22 streak. Nice. I like this shape. I'm a big fan of this shape. And I'm like, okay, how do I make this now work to be in my favor? How do I do the outside of this? What is the outside, i.e. everything outside of it versus what's the inside? I like pork ribs with barbecue sauce. So it'll be like a greenhouse. Kind of, yeah. Little bit. Something I can start with is I can bring all of this up to match this. So all of this solid, I could bring it upwards, right? And then we could start bringing the glass inside. There's like not an easy exterior interior thing going on. What if we add... All right, here's the plan. I am going to now define interior, exterior. Interior is... Oh, actually, this is breaking my brain a little bit. I really like this shape, and I don't know how to define interior, exterior of the shape. Make it look like a Pope hat. The Pope's hat. The Pope. I could just say interior, and just do that up. I guess it needs to switch. Oh yeah, I looked at somebody. No, you can't have my autograph. Thank you for dying. Don't come again. Hi, Laura, Minty, and Cherry Lake, and Candy Dragon, and Amber Sparrow. Hello. Let me... I need to define interior, exterior, right? Interior can be more rounded than the exterior. That's what I was thinking. Because what I need to do now is go up and be like, okay, hold on. If all of this is interior... where the glass is going to go, I need to add in certain blocks. Like there, right? Like I need to have a defined... I already hate that block. I don't like that block. Go away. It's looking really cool so far. Thanks. I definitely think it needs like another block like here. No. It's too thin there. It's too thin. Too thin. Gotta head out to work. You'll have a good one. Bye-bye. Jeez Louise. All right, you know what? I'm going to quickly make some more sandstone. Then I'm going to make it into the cut sandstone so that I can have a different block to look at. Hey, Lee and Trevor, welcome in. And we can define interior and exterior. So let's just follow the pattern. This will be interior. So the interior blocks will be here, here. Kind of hard to see, actually. Here. Here. Sorry to be random, but is anyone else watching the World Cup today? I have not seen any news from the World Cup today, but I'd be glad to hear some. So we kind of continue upwards. And then we bring it... What am I doing here? Am I gonna go up? I'm gonna go up. We're gonna go over again. And then we're gonna go up and over. No. Like that. Yeah, like that. And then in. And then in. And if that's our interior piece, if that's the part that's on the interior, I feel like I lined it up pretty well. The exterior, I think I'm breaking my brain too much by trying to like imagine the concrete overlaid on top. I could just replace colors with white concrete. It would completely remove some of the concrete, some of the colors though, because if the supports are 3 blocks wide, right, it means that do a 3 flat top for interior. Ooh, actually, it doesn't have to be white concrete. I could totally switch it to the corresponding color of concrete that it would have replaced the glass. Like if it would have replaced blue glass, I just use blue concrete. If I do that, then it doesn't matter. Hello, Mushroomy Frog. Welcome in. And Sandra Johnson. How does that work? How does that sound? How does that sound? If I grab... I have emptied my inventory of anything useful right now. I have no glass. That's the right color. I have no concrete. That's the right color. Ditch this. Ditch this, ditch this, ditch, ditch, ditch. Let me go grab concrete real fast. Let me see if we can make this work. The white would give a different color on the glass and inside if it sat on top. It would. Where's my concrete box? There's my concrete box. Okay, go grab this. Let me extend the bits upwards first real fast. And then we'll see what that looks like. I was thinking about what to do after this project, by the way, y'all, and I think I figured it out. We need to build a witch farm for infinite redstone. I need to build a bamboo farm for infinite wood and specifically chests. And I need to build a shulker box farm so I can use shulker box loaders instead of chests. And those are 3 things that need to happen. And then after that's done, I can start working on a storage room. How do you go right from the end of your house, but then need to go through the nether to get back to the stronghold to go back? Minecraft has respawn locations, right? So like when you sleep in a bed, as long as you don't break that bed, you set your spawn there. So by setting my spawn there, when I go back from the end into the overworld and cross through that portal sends you to your respawn point. CVR Lacey, thanks so much for that follow. I appreciate that a ton. Because of you are not the 20,866 followers, so thank you very much. If you want to tell us your day's going, go for it. If not, then it's up to you. But we're happy to have you. Welcome to the stream. Howdy, Storykeeper. Welcome in. But basically, and then when I go back to the, like, in order to get back to the end, I have to go to the end portal. And there's only so many of those in the world, so I have to go to one of 2 that I've got in my base. Hello, Lacey. Alrighty. Let me grab a couple of this. And a couple of this. Hello! Grab more than this, actually. What do you think of the new beds that they announced? The straw beds? The straw ones? I think it's great. Having a way to sleep the night without resetting your spawn point is going to be a godsend. I'm very excited for it, actually. I don't have white concrete. Alrighty then. Cool. All right. This will work. Silver Dragon, welcome in. Tans10, welcome in as well. Another option is to, I mean, I like using these as the flying buttresses, but I could put them lower. I could extend the pillars downwards too more if I wanted to. I won't worry about this for now. We'll just do this. Oh, I forgot to, dang it. I keep forgetting to start that flashback. Tisk, tisk. To be fair, I'm just recording it in case I want to put it in a video someday, but I truly, guys, I have truly been enjoying just playing the game in a world that isn't attached to a YouTube series. Like, don't get me wrong, love streaming. Love streaming and love making YouTube videos, but I love making YouTube videos way less than I love streaming, but just being able just to stream a world has been nice. Hi, Silhouette. All right, I've extended that upward now. So now we could do glass. All the various colors. I still don't know what to do for the what should I do for the 3 non-concretes? Sometimes playing for yourself is the best way to play. Yeah, it's been really nice. It's been really nice just hanging out. All right, so here's the idea that I have. We would do something like this. Like that would be there. And then this one maybe doesn't go as quite as high, right? This one kind of comes up. I guess that's the same height. But then the black one would go here. Like that. And then the brown one would go here. And then maybe the red one is attached to it, and it's like, you know, coming up here. And then the orange one is just as tall and mighty and proud. And then it's like it's gonna be bleeding up into the. Maybe it needs to go higher. Actually, I think it needs to go higher. Left out. Actually, can't. You know what? We're just gonna. I'll do the bleeding effect later. I'm just gonna add in the glass. I'm just gonna add in the glass. I'm not gonna worry about the bleeding effect right now. I will add that in a sec. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face. Nothing to worry about. Smiley face. Glad that I made more glass or more dye because we're gonna need it. My very appropriate for the month build. I'm actually really proud of this build so far. Like, this is me just trying to make a storage system pretty much. I'm like, how can I make a storage system pretty for something that is going to be crucial in the world, right? An infinite supply of concrete is gonna be very crucial in a long-term world. So hi, Valiant Heart with a 65 stream streak. That's awesome. Pink. There we go. Hi, do you have any Minecraft Java? I want to play a variety mod with you. I do have Minecraft Java, but I won't play with you. I'm sorry. I don't know you, and I'm stranger danger on the internet. You know, it's important not to play with strangers on the internet. With white concrete on the outside, the colors would pop more. Yeah, having white concrete stripes coming down, I agree. Let's just work it out from here. Because this is, you know, what we're at. What do I put over red sand, gravel, and sand? I could put clear glass over them. All three of them could just be clear glass. I could do more orange glass if we wanted. I could do clear glass, gray glass, and orange glass if we wanted. Like, there's a couple options there. There's an Enderman angry at me somewhere. I wonder where it could be. Goodbye. You can just ignore them, pretend they don't exist. They could be also like I could just extend them upwards with like I could just use sandstone or I could just use string and just extend them upwards as though they aren't anything else. Or I could just use white concrete, or I could just use whatever. There's a lot of options. But yeah, more glass, please. More glass. Let's get 2 of each color real fast. And then add more glaze to the roof. But going back to that idea of having a world that I'm just playing in, that it's just for stream, my brain, I do feel like I'm able to just kind of do whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm able to just kind of that, like that, like that. Like I'm able to just, oh, I'm going to do this today. Oh, I can do this today. Oh, I'm going to do that today. And because I'm not worrying about, oh, I got to make sure I record that for a video. Like I'm just able to just kind of free play unlocked, literally. It's nice. It's very nice. All right, there we go. Let's do this. There we go. Gray and black and brown. And then we do red, orange, yellow. And then we do lime, blah, blah. Beautiful. I'm your sub. Thanks for subscribing, dude. I appreciate that a ton. All right. So, do we do the white concrete? And do I make these white concrete? That was actually a question I had for TikTok, but they didn't have a good answer either. And it was just, do we make the chimneys white concrete to contrast the colors? And do I put a campfire under them to present smoke? Because I could do a hay bale with a campfire and then hide it all so it makes smoke come billowing out the top. Or do I not go the smoke route and make it more of like the Cathedral of color? Do some white ornamental blocks. White and yes to campfire, in my opinion. Okay. And should I do clear glass or should I do white glass for the bleed effect? Is it bleeding into white stained glass or is it bleeding into clear glass? That is one that I don't know. Do you like to play with continuity? I do not have continuity on, no. I usually don't play with it because it's usually broken for the update I'm on, so. All right, let me do this. Quartz pillars would be fire for the towers, but it would be expensive. Yeah, I don't have quartz right now. Hi, Digit, welcome in. Also, Master 17529. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that a ton. Welcome in. If you want to tell us how your day is going, go for it. If not, though, it's up to you. But welcome, we're happy to have you. Welcome to the stream. Are you having a good day? I'm having a good day. Clear, because you already have white glass. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one on that page. If we all turn to our pages, page 6, 7-ish. I'm gonna do a couple of these like really exceptionally tall, just for the sake of like continuing the idea. Maybe even actually disconnected like that, like having them be a little more disconnected. Orange, I'll have that come over here. We'll do this. And then we'll do this. Kind of fill this in with clear glass after the fact. Page 67, the Max Riz book. Yeah, exactly. Max Riz book. You all got it, right? Authored by Skibbity Leon. That guy? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's do one of those. Hi, Ducky Protector, welcome in. How you doing? Dark, can't see. Eyes shut. Eyes shut. All right. Let's have this one go up quite a bit, actually. There we go. And then for the darker blue, same thing. I'd like blue to kind of come up a bit. You tell I have a favorite color. Smiley face, winky face, apostrophe, thingy thing. Yeah, I can. All right. Do pink. How does that look from like below, looking up at it? If I turn off the shaders. Oh, even without the shaders, it looks pretty sick. Okay. It's actually easier to see without the shaders. But the shaders are pretty. All right. You can take the sun away, paint the moon in blood. Wow. Let me make a couple more of these. Let me re-top off real fast on a couple of these. Lime and cyan are the only two colors I have to top off on. Okay, that's not bad. All right. Go up here, do the same thing. And I might even add in a bit more, like a couple, like once I get to the clear glass part, I might even add in like one or two more dots of color as it goes up. Should I change that glass out and that glass out for clear glass, or should I leave it as white? So I'm thinking it doesn't match as well now being white glass if I do the ceiling in clear glass. What do you guys think? Wow. All right, let me do this. Let's do the same thing. Different block real fast. Do that. And then get the black stained glass and do ba ba ba. And then get the gray stained glass and go ba 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 ba. Well, ba. Like so. Perfect. And that, I don't know why there's so much extra gray. Oh, I know why there's so much extra gray stained glass, because that side was pretty low. And then light gray glass. I could do this and that. Let's get rid of this actually real fast. Kind of like get that all bright. This is messing with my brain, but I'm having fun. Just colors. Is this what they mean when they say color theory? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. That's not nice. You know what? I'm actually going to get rid of this one. And I will I'll leave red down. We'll do orange. We'll do this. that. We'll do a big orange jump. And then we'll do a smaller yellow. Honestly, that works. Yeah, do this. And then I do a big lime. Not too big, though. Color theory, my beloved. Is this what they mean when they say theoretical colors? Color theory? Is this what color theory means? What are they selling? Chocolate! Sorry, that's the vibe I'm getting right now. Don't ask why. Alright, cyan next. Cyan was kind of a smaller one, so I'll do this. Still nightmares about my color theory class. Is color theory as bad for art majors as it is for music theory? Like, is it like the equivalent? Like, because I studied art theory or music theory, right? Like music theory and all that jazz, and I loved it. And it's part of me is like, is this just like that, but you know, different? As someone that did art school, yes. I guess it would take someone doing both to truly get the understanding. But like music theory, I love music theory. I love music theory, learning how the music works and why the music works. I loved it so much. So I'm like, Let me do pink. Okay. Thoughts on the bleeding rainbow? I kind of like that. Oh, we got ads running. Hold on a second. I will pause what we're doing while the ads run. Let me take a moment to check my phone for any texts from my girlfriends. For my girlfriends. Whoa, girlfriend, singular. I do not have that much game or cheat on my girlfriend. Anyway, are you thinking? Let's see. Quick shout out for Canada in this game, though. Is Canada winning? I had to paint a yellow painting using only yellow, white, and purple that I mixed up. I had to get dark valleys using those colors. It was awful. Dang, that sounds interesting. I personally think music theory has a wider scope than color theory. To align it more, you would need to include some of the other visuals of art theory aspects. Got it. Okay, okay. What was the other name? There's another Mexican restaurant I'm forgetting the name of. My girlfriend and I are going out to Mexican tonight. And I'm very excited because we're trying to find our new favorite Mexican restaurant, right? And as part of that, I can't spell. Hold on. Okay. And I do that for all the other colors as well. So I'm going to guess then, Silver Ice Dragon, it was you had to do a yellow painting, an all yellow using yellow, white, and purple. And then for the red, like a red painting doing a red painting using all red, using red, white, and green. And then it was an all orange painting with orange, white, and blue. I'm thinking of the color wheel right now, like going around. Honestly, it sounds like a really cool challenge. I know if you're doing it for like school and homework, it could be not as much fun, but like my brain is like, oh, that's really cool because color theory, colors, the color wheel. I remember learning the color wheel. You know, you got your three primary colors, red, orange, wow, red, yellow, blue. But when you're talking to gamers, it's red, green, blue, RGB. RGB versus RYB, right? Ugh. But Roy G. Biv. I had to get the full values from darkest darks to lightest lights. Yeah, because you mix a little bit of yellow into the blue and it starts to turn green. and green can be seen as a shade of yellow when done in a scene. By itself, it's green, but when you add it to a scene with yellows, it could be seen as a dark shadow of yellow, right? Because shadows, or printers, it's magenta, cyan, yellow. Yeah, for printers, it's not even, it's just magenta and cyan, and then yellow's thrown in there. Yes, additive gamers versus subtractive pigment. Additive and subtractive. Yippee. All right, the ads should be done. All right, back to building. I'm going to grab some clear glass, and we're going to try out some clear glass. We're also going to cook up a bit more sand, or glass in general. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I missed. 3. 1, 2, 3. Bop, bop, bop. All right. Let's try to fill this in. So, walking along, singing our song, planting pickles all day long. Wait, that's not right. I'm kidding. I don't want to do the whole section. I just want to do a portion of it so we can see if we like it. Without the shaders, it's hideous. With the shaders, it's a very harsh line compared to the white. If I do white, yeah, the white concrete will blend into it, but it does kind of give a softer tone. You know what I mean? Whereas the clear is just very clear. Feeding a baby while attempting to... He wants to sit up and watch the stream as well. Hi, Ghost G. And hi, Ghost G's baby. I'm already not really liking that very much. It's a very harsh... It's very harsh borders. Do I have extra white dye? Let me make a little bit... Let me get a little bit more white stained glass. And let's try some white real fast. Let's replace it with white stained glass. Good thing is, I can tell what colors I need to break because they're the wrong color. They have no color. Ha! Alright. Also really glad I didn't place down too much because that would have sucked. Also, the fact that Canada is winning 3-0 right now. Who are they playing? 3-0 is... It's a bit of a slaughter fest right there. Self loves those colors. CMYK, my printmaker self loves those colors. Also, it's Bella and Lagomorphic and Loudon. Welcome in, guys. How you doing? All right, let's try white now. Just to see if we get that bit more of a contrast. Ding, ding. I'll go a little bit farther with this one. Mostly because I think I'm gonna like it, and therefore it'll be... I don't have to worry about getting rid of it. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's gonna blend with the white up front here, but I don't think that's actually that bad of a thing. The white color is the support, like it is the basis. We're going for that unicorn surprise, you know, the unicorn. Behold, Exhibit A. So, I think I like the white better than the clear. But what do you guys think? I think it just matches better as far as, like, I think the word is the saturation of it. Because, like, the harsh lines of the white, of the regular glass just stand out like a sore thumb. It's like the texture is just too clashy. Did you see Germany beat Curacao 7-1? Yeah, Curacao. Sorry, Curacao. I did see they beat them 7-1. Be there and get one goal, but I felt bad. Germany didn't have to go that hard. Germany demolished them. Absolutely raffle stomped them. If there was ever a time to use the word raffle stomped, that's it right there. The white is better. Okay. I think we're gonna stick with the white then. So we can just make colors. And again, I will go back through and I will add in more colors to the white after the fact. feel like I'm forgetting a couple of blocks. There's one. And that's it. Okay. It's a little hard to see, honestly. Honestly, turn off the shaders. It's easier to see where the glass is. Did you hear about Boston running out of beer because of Scotland fans? It's the perfect place for it, too. I heard someone else mention that, but I wasn't sure if I should believe it because it was on TikTok. But I'm more inclined to believe it because you're here on Twitch now, so. Honestly, if I had a nickel for every time... Actually, I have no involvement in this one, but let's just say I am familiar with the concept of a location running out of alcohol because of the presence of certain groups of fans. So, my university traveled to a bowl game, and our fans drank the stadium dry before halftime. And it was really funny because it's like, oh God, we have a problem. So... First time it ever happened, too, in the history of that game, bowl game. So. Okay. I might get rid of the second point, actually. Like that block there. I might get rid of that. We'll see. I'm not inclined. Ooh, wait a minute. What if I did a stripe of color right down the middle? Like, just this spot right here, I did another stripe with the colors. I'm so jealous one of the teams is training at my college. My sister works out, and I want to go see them practice so bad. Oh, that'd be fun. Madalena M. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it a ton. Because of you, we're now the 20,867 followers. So thank you very much. If you want to tell us your day's going, go for it. If not, then it's up to you. But we're happy to have you. Welcome to stream. Yeah, I'll skip the top for now. Good thing I did more glass, huh? All right. Bonk. More white glass. Oh, I am out of white dye. That's fine. We'll get more. So pretty awesome. I love running into the fans teams around my area in Texas. I wish I lived somewhere where we had some fans. But unfortunately, I live in a part of the country that doesn't get to house any fans for the World Cup. So, but I still think it's really cool. And I saw someone saying it's like, it was absolutely genius spreading out the World Cup fans across the country in mid-sized towns rather than like leaving them in like only the big cities, because like you have little like mid-sized cities that normally don't really care are now like super involved in the World Cup and like super involved in, you know, cheering for teams they'd never even heard of prior to this. You know, like it was pretty genius doing that. FIFA cooked with that one. Oh, I just realized something. There's a chance that generates somewhere in here. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what you're worrying about. What? Okay, you go here. There we go. Like you got people like out in Arkansas rooting for another country, not even America. They're rooting for another country because all their fans. Algeria, I think. I think Algeria's fans ended up in Arkansas. Hold on a minute. I messed something up. What did I mess up? What did I mess up? Why would that generate in there if it's already over there? Because you can have 20 of those spawn. You can kill the dragon up to 20 times and have a new portal gate spawn in a perfect circle around your end portal. What on earth is going on here? Hold on. I messed up somewhere, but I don't know where. Two, 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 two. What? Good morning, Jamie. Welcome in. You see what I did? 'Cause I do. Alrighty, let's just tear this down real fast. 10 moments where you wish you had a happy guest. I might go get one, honestly, for this. That would not be a bad idea. Let me just. I'm gonna get a happy guest for sure, because that really sucks. That's a lot of work that I'm gonna have to now fix. Dang. All right, whatever. If I do this, I might be able to get away with it without the happy guest. Beautiful 4. Oh, hold on a second. You are just the wrong color. That is just the wrong color. Absolutely not. Fortunately, actually, I'm just gonna quickly get rid of the white glass. The white glass is easy to get rid of. Hey? Hey? What? Hey? What's going on? You should go one row at a time. Yeah. Hold on. Hold the phone. How am I missing so much light gray glass? I just didn't get enough, I guess. I'll just get more. Let's get rid of the white stained glass. And then I can kind of add in the rest of this as needed. Nope. Put the orange back. Painful mistakes, but lesson learned. I have successfully changed the bloated battery out of my laptop. I broke a nail. Well, sorry to hear you broke a nail, but congrats on doing the change. You know what? I'm just gonna make my life easier and craft a couple more of each color of glass. The ones I'm missing specifically. The ones I am missing. Pink. Red. More red. Actually, I have red. I have one red. Am I just missing pink? Pink. Blue. No more forbidden pillow for the laptop. Am I just missing? I'm missing another one. Which one am I missing? Purple. Magenta. Okay. There we go. Let's get a couple more colors. That way I can work with stuff. All right, so we're going to bring all of this. I crafted purple, not magenta. Ah! All right. Magenta. All right. Do that. that, and then I will do this. Okay, get rid of this now. You know what I might do? I might just make an additional section of glass. So I can just do this. Ooh, wait a minute. Ah, shoot. I should be doing the blocks under this, actually. So that it's easier to do stuff. I'll come back. Don't worry. We'll come back to this. There we go. And then I do this, this, this. Yeah. Thank goodness it's not like a lot of blocks. Ah. Come here. Alrighty. There we go. I'm just gonna craft more glass. Make it easy. Make it easier on me. Colors I don't have. Red. I need more yellow. More orange. Do that. That and that, just in case it has this capacity to keep cooking. Red glass. Okay. Let's see. I am missing now a couple colors. I'm missing 2 colors. Those 2 colors are brown and brown. What colors am I missing? I'm missing a color. What color am I missing? Blues. I got the blues. I got the reds. I got the cyans. I got the creams. I got the gray. It's gray. It's dark gray. Dark gray. Otherwise known as regular gray. Okay, and then I'll make another green. Cool. Okay. I missed. It was bad. I have a 6-year Minecraft rule on it, so... I would back that up. Absolutely. This game is getting wilder. Someone broke their leg. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Alright, here we go. Now we continue forward. As if... And just break it all up, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Again, I stand by it. I think you should be able to instant mine glass with a pickaxe. I don't know why there is no tool for a pickaxe or for glass, but I really think you should be able to instant mine glass with a pickaxe. Because if you ever have to break a lot of glass, there's no good way to do it without blowing it up. And then you just lose it, so... An expensive mistake to learn. There we go. All right. I wish we could have the shattered glass texture. That'd be cool. This is just all the same. Understood. This was a painful fix, but it wasn't that painful. We're already almost done. I'm glad I caught it, though, before I just kept going, because if I built this crooked, I would have been very upset. I was thinking, I think I talked about this on the TikTok stream, but I haven't talked about it here. Imagine if I just themed every build in my end, at least in the central end island, rainbow. Like, I make a new Enderman farm, and I do another rainbow Enderman farm. Like a rainbow. All like the tube going up to the Enderman fall down is rainbow, and the platform itself is a rainbow spiral. Or it's like white with a rainbow outline. And like, because I'm going to rebuild my Enderman farm, because it's too close, and it's also made of cobblestone, so love a good theme. We just make the end a dimension of rainbows. It could be fun. It could be very fun. The end is such a good place to do a rainbow theme. The Enderman farm being rainbow would be cool. I mean, they would have their own water slide, even though they hate water. The nice thing is I crafted extra colored glass, so that means I can add more fun color into the white. Doesn't need to be rainbows. It could just be colors. Yeah, it could just be colors. Welcome home. Sound of breaking glass. Chink. Shink. All right. And I'm sorry. There's a rat. All right. I fixed it. What do you think of my pretty storage system? Excuse me. Hey, B. You guys want to see the cat? There you go. There he is. He's like, hi. Walter is here for you all. Walter is here for you all right now. That is a happy cat. I love how fluffy he is. He is so fluffy. Yawn. I'm not trying to make it mad. I'm petting it. Hi, the girl. I've been teasing it and petting it all day. Aw. It's the girl. Yes. Hi, Luffy. Welcome in. Hi, Monkey Kiddo. Welcome in. And with shaders. Pretty. Alright. I'm gonna get more white stained glass here, fill this all in, and then we're gonna make it all pretty. I'm building a bleeding rainbow roof. I've fallen. Is that your iPad? Take it. Take it. It wants to chew on it. It wants to chew on it. I think it wants to chew on it. Wow, he knew as soon as the camera switched over. Get him do it again. Nothing to see here. He's like, I want to chew on it. Oh, big yawn. He's like, what's that? I want to chew on it. I want to. Now you're making it mad. You're gonna make it mad. We call Walter it all the time. Out of love. Alright, I need more white dye. I've got 3 more buckets of water, but I have plenty of sand. Okay, we're good. Plenty of glass. White dye. Hi, buddy. Cowabunga! Alright. That's what I call my cats. We love our cat. We love our cat, our Walter. It is a rat. It is a very cute rat, but it is a rat. Making sure I don't have any other pre-crafted white dye. I can. There it is right there. Alright. Ah. Honestly, this build is coming together faster and better than I thought it would. I kind of expected this to be a bit of a struggle bus because I suck at roofs, but I think by giving myself a format of Cathedral. Did you say water buckets? I meant lava buckets. I meant lava buckets. Walter's gonna follow too. You have it. All right. My girlfriend is the conqueror of the creatures. She has both the kitty and the bunny following her to do... Are you studying or reading? Studying. Follow her to do studying. So... Yes, ma'am. Okay. And then... Fill this in. And I'll go grab the other colors of glass in a sec. Puppies. Nope. Puppies. There we go. Bring this back. How do we feel about this so far? Do I even need to add more color in? Or do we think it's good? Do I need to add in more color? Or do we like it like that? Some dots of color. A couple dots. Let's do a red dot. Let's just grab all the colors. Let's just grab them all. Just grab them all. Grab all the colors. Make them all pretty. All right. Up we go. Let's do a pink dot. And a blue dot. And a cyan dot. Those are all in a line. I should not be putting them all in a line. Okay. I should put one of these. Hold on, I should put these. One of these here somewhere. Magenta, or is that purple? That's purple. Like here should go one. I'm like thinking about this logistically now from a smart POV, not the dumb POV, a smart POV. Orange will go up here. And then red here. And then a brown here. And then we can do a gray. And then a light gray. All right, which do we like better? The left side or the right side? Let's take a look. Which do we like better? I like that actually a lot. Oh, wait. Do I have the wrong color up there somewhere? Oh, I totally do. That's a... What the heck? That needs to be a green, not a cyan. Yeah, I can make that work. I might move that over to be light blue and then make that. But I like the more dots of color. It's pretty. Our Rainbow Cathedral is pretty. All right. This guy needs to be here. And then this guy needs to be here. There we go. Pete the Buddha, welcome in. I find the cyan in the green. I kind of like it. You know, I could have it be like truly mismatched, but you're locking him in here. Have fun. Good luck on your... Ouch, that looked like it hurt. Love you. All right. Girlfriend wants me to boil alive. She's locked me in my own office with no way to ventilate air. I'm gonna die. How full is the storage system so far? Oh, it's very empty still. Like, we're talking... I haven't even filled the first half of most of the chests. I haven't been AFK or running it. I haven't needed to be fair. Not been using a lot of concrete in the build so far, but I have the space to store it, and I might start running it just for fun, just to fill it up, because why not? Why not? It'd be fun. Oh, girl wants insurance money. See, I don't have life insurance. Oh, no wonder this light hasn't been working. It's backwards. Let's fix that. That's better. You could run like 15 minutes at a time. Yeah. Oof, that sucks. Alrighty, let's go here. Let's do a gray. Here, and let's do an orange right here, and then a green right here, and then a purple, magenta purple right here, and then I'll do another pink right here. And then I'll do a blue up here. And then I'll do I'll do a cyan here. And then I'll do a yellow here. And then I'll do a red up here. Line that up. That's in line with the brown. Do red here. And then do a brown. I will do a brown here. And then I'll do I'll call it there. Was Canada in the lead for FIFA World Cup? Now it's 5-0. Jeez Louise. All right. Easier to see without the shaders. I like it. I like it a lot. I like this pretty little rainbow thing we got going on here. Let's look at it from afar as well. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think that might be my favorite angle. Hold on. Free cam it so we can see easily. Yo, Kylie Hall. Look at that. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. I still got to figure out what the heck I'm doing with the front of it, but I like that. Kylie Hall just became a Viking general over on the YouTube side of things, becoming a member. Thank you so much. Hold on. Kylie Hall 4845 member. All right. Yeah, I'm a very big fan of this right now.
The effect of the valley glass breaking up and floating off really enhanced by the void background. Yeah. What do I do about this section here? I could just do orange, gray, yellow to match the colors. I could also do solid. You know? Just like a fan. I could also... Nah. Do I do... This looks so sick, what? You like it? Hold on, let me go back up here. The best view is when you can see it from, like, the side. Color match would look nice. I could color match it. I could, do that. I could also do white stained glass and have it be solid. Like, I could have it just be sand, gravel, and red sand, you know, in place of the color, and have that fade up into white as well. I could do that too. What do you guys think? The colored glass diffusing into the white glass. Yeah. It looks good. I like it a lot. I'm really a big fan of this. I gotta get rid of this end stone down here, and I gotta add in more torches behind this guy, which I'll do right now. But, have you fallen in the void while building this? Nope, I have not. I have not had any void falls. Fortunately. Do all of this. For now, I literally don't have anything other than torches for light sources, so we're just going to do torches along the backside. But for now, it's fine. Very good. I fell in the void today. Oof. Oof. That's not fun. I will say the void is way less terrifying in normal Minecraft. Looks good. Thank you. Torch, 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 torch. Okay. Yeah, that adds a lot to it. That adds a lot, actually, by lighting that up. Oh, I like that. Part of me thinks, actually, crazy idea. It's going to look a little ridiculous, but I can only do a small section of it with this. However, if I steal these torches here, and I do this, and I light up... Yeah, I should definitely do that. I should definitely do that. That would be really, really cool effect. Okay. We need to go get more coal. More coal, more coal, more coal. Well, more torches, specifically. Yoink! Sleepy time. Sleeping time. Exciting news. Can't share it. Exciting news. Gotta go. Bye, goldfish. How many blocks long is it? It's pretty freaking long. Gonna need more than 24 torches. That should be enough. I'm hoping it is. If not, I'll cry. That's embarrassing. It's gonna be a little goofy, but once I get access to frog lights and sea lanterns, I will go back and replace these torches with those blocks, because it'll look better. The sea lantern, I think, is the one I do want to go with, but we'll see. Yoink, up and in. There's a lot to do with lighting in this build, just because of the way I'm using shaders, so messing with the shadows is fun. My girlfriend closed that door to lock the cat in with me so we could hang out, and the temperature in the room shot up, I think 10 degrees, I kid you not, already. Already. Those are temporary. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. Adding that little glow? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That, oh, I'm loving this so much. Part of me wonders if I should do a fade with the colors here too. Like if I poked out a couple solid concrete and put glass in and kind of had it like bleed into the concrete down below too. What do you think of that? I still don't know what to do about you. I'm ignoring you. What do you think about that? If I bled it into the bottom down here, I'd have to move the torches down, but that's okay. I can do that. It don't matter. I'll pick them all up anyway. If I don't pick them up, they'll get looped around. It'll be fine. Whee! Whee! Breaking torches. All right. More torches. Do it. All right, we're gonna try it. We're not gonna finish this today, clearly. But we are going to try out this idea of poking out a few holes. So like in the white, we'll poke one here. And in the gray, we'll poke one here. And in the brown, here. That's not brown. Brown, here. And in the red, here. Next to an orange. Oh God, my inventory. Oh God, my inventory is going to be a mess. Oh, wait, time out. Go empty your inventory. Take a peek at what you've already done. Just already from the proof of concept, I'm not liking it. I'm not really liking it. Maybe because it's not going far enough down, but... Hello, blocks. Welcome in. Maybe I just leave it. Maybe we leave it. Maybe we leave it. We leave it. I think we leave it. I think we leave it. I think we leave it. Bleed the concrete up. If I bled the concrete up, it would work too. I could definitely do that. I would have to go get more concrete. I have it right here. Okay, cool. If I bled the concrete up, it would definitely help a lot because it would add more of like a transition effect that we want. Part of me thinks leave it though, because if I leave it, it leaves, like, I don't have to touch with torches. I don't want to mess, I don't want to get rid of that torch light effect that we got going on right now. I'm liking that a lot. Morning. Hi, Ghost. Welcome in. I'm not sure, though. I'm going to put away the glass. I'm going to put the concrete back. I'm going to leave it for now. It's a little late in the stream to be making altering decisions like that. So instead, I'm going to leave it, and we will come back to it another time. In the meantime, I think I'm going to sleep on it for what to do with these three. Because, like, if I fly away with free cam again, right? We have a really nice theme going. And if I put... Part of me just thinks I should get rid of the... Like, I should just move those down and just leave it be a solid glass roof. Like, no white concrete, just solid glass. What do you guys think? It looks really clean with just the solid white glass roof. Like, this... Not solid white, but like the solid glass roof with all the bleeding colors. And then over there... I could just do orange, gray, yellow. I might just do orange, gray, yellow. I could also just do solid. If I did solid, it would look a little weird, but it might look good. I have string. I have string. I don't have string. I need string. I need string. Let's go get string so we can build it up the way we want to. And then we'll try building up a section and see what we you know what I mean? Did that make sense? There's notes later. There's going to be a test later. You're going to have to quote that. Verbatim. String. No string. Okay, I know where to get string. Ghost Gone, you missed our lovely discussion about color theory. Wrong tunnel. We were talking about color theory earlier. Really? All right, fun. I was like, guys, does it mean to be color theory? And as I was placing glass down, void glass is color theory real. String. String. All right. Oh, I'm so happy I missed that. Colors are the worst. Honestly, it's really funny that everybody who has studied it, like, everyone who studied color theory hates it, it feels like. They're all like, oh, this is stupid. So... It's pretty funny that that's kind of like the consensus. And then I was also asking about how it seems like color theory or art theory and music theory are one and the same. And like, I wonder how similar they actually are. And no one, and it seemed like some people were like, it could be seen very similar. Hello, Duper. How are you doing? Wee! All right, I got string. So let's try this now. We need to grab white glass. I mean, a lot of my classmates in uni find color theory the most fun part of the process. It's just those of us that don't like it complain very loudly. Understood. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, so first we got to do this. And then we can do the three... I don't need a bow. I can't even use a bow in the end right now. All right, so then we go like this. The super duper. The only time I saw one of those was it ended with the world. They can crash a world. They can permanently destroy a world. So yeah, they're very dangerous. They are very dangerous. Oops. Guess who forgot to put down strang? Me. I'm the one who forgot to put down the strang. Strang. And that. And then here is where it starts to get kind of into the territory of, do we want to do glass mixing? Definitely should have one there. Maybe do another one there. And then do there. Like that. Yes, like that. And then I will do another piece of red sand there. A piece of gravel there. And then that there. I really love your SPK Season 1. I want to re-watch it this week while with the fishing. Oh, nice. Thank you. Season 1 was special. They all were special, but, you know, Season 1's special because it was the first time. We didn't know what we were doing. Didn't know what we were doing. Sure as heck was trying. Had lots of fun fishing. All right, and then... No, that's too close together. I'll do a sand there. Glass. And then I will do a red sand there. No. I'll do a gravel there. And I think that's all I'll do for that. Finally finished my Korean homework. Did I miss anything? Hello, Exploding Sheep. Welcome in. Do we like the solid? Do we like the solid? I actually really do like the solid, and I really like it with the sandstone. I'm gonna replace that with white concrete, but I actually like it. I actually don't hate that. But solid is not bad. Cool. We have learned. See from front. See from front. See front. Seen from underneath. And then seen front. A little hard to tell because of the thing, but it does cast a bit more of a dark outline. But I like it. All right, let me just do this side real fast, and then we'll call it a stream. My girlfriend and I can go get Mexican food because we love Mexican food. We're trying a new Mexican restaurant tonight. We have made it our mission to try all of the Mexican restaurants in town to pick our favorite. And so tonight, we are going to be doing that, and I'm excited. I'm going to do a white stained glass here. I'm going to bring the rest of this across. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'll do... How high up do I want this to go? I'll do a gravel here. I'll do a sand here. And then I'll do white glass across with a red sand here. What a good mission, yes. I like how it fades the glass. Yeah, the shape of the arch goes really well with the lighting and the void. Good luck finding your new favorite Mexican restaurant. Mexican or Tex-Mex? It's definitely Tex-Mex, but thank you. We'll do our best. Go here like that. Actually, I won't do glass there, sand there, because I already did a sand there. I'll do one for gravel like that, and then I'll do red sand there. I'm out of white glass. I'm out. Are you kidding me? Right at the end, I run out by like 12 blocks. Ugh, that sucks. Well, we can still get an idea of it. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Big fan. I get rid of this. If I had powdered snow, I'd make this all powdered snow. But I don't have powdered snow, so. That is where I'm going to call it today, though. I would say that from having no roof to the full thing is now themed and looking pretty fly, I'd say we've done a pretty darn good job. I like this a lot. This build is just very pretty. Lots of bright colors. Very unicorn colored themed. And just really cool looking. So I'm a big fan of it. I think most folk don't specify, but here in Texas it makes a difference because there are some actual Mexican places and they're very different than Tex-Mex. Yeah. I like it. So tomorrow, probably Everwake or this. I actually have no clue. I can't say probably Everwake because I have no idea. If we're on here, though, we're going to be doing the finishing touches to this place. So working on the entranceway and working on moving those guys, and it'll be fun. And I am very happy with it. So, boom. Boom. Bang. Pow. Pop. Bada bop bop. Bam. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for watching today's stream. Hold on. Forever World. End storage overhaul 3. Okay. This has been a wonderful stream. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed and followed today. I appreciate it a ton. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much as well to everyone who followed over there and subscribed and liked the stream. And I don't know, I can redirect you over to Leon's stream, which is tomorrow. Make sure to leave a like on that. He's talking about his lore. It's going to be a good time. I hope you have a good life. Hope I'll be of good cheer. Will I see you guys again tomorrow for another epic, amazing, and awesome stream, YouTube? Thank you so much. I hope so. Have a good life. Be of good cheer. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, YouTube.